Hey everyone, have I here been a video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. In this video, surprise, surprise, Global's getting a huge dub here in the part 3 of the 9-year anniversary. So with that, if you're new to my channel, like, subscribe, comment below, do all that good stuff. Let's go ahead and dive right in. So what kind of surprise we're getting here? Well, we are actually going to get the EZAs to Tech Jiren, or Tech Full Power Jiren, MVP 17, and then MVP 17 and Golden Frieza. All three of these EZAs are incredibly good, and we're getting it incredibly early, comparable to what JP ended up just recently getting them in the Tanabata celebration. Now, what is this all about? Well, this is actually to replace what we ended up not having to need to do in the 9-year anniversary, and that's EZAing the LR Dokkan Festival exclusive STR Super Vegito and the physical Buhan. Those two units were already given to us early as well. Thus, we are going to get these units early as basically on the 8/7. What is that? About 5 days before we should get the Dokkan Festival exclusive physical God Topo, right? And the crazy thing about it is this unit here is going to fit very well on the Gatopo team. Prior to on JP, they ended up having to not have this, Defenders of Justice special pose type of unit on here that you can now fit on the Gatopo team, making it very, very strong. So I don't know what I'm going to do or what I'm going to actually end up doing to figure out how to do best teams now. Do I wait? I don't know. I don't know what to do here. So anyway, let's look at the news though. In-game news. This is part 3 of the celebration. Of course, we're going to be getting the ton of thanks summoning tickets. So remember, we're going to be using those for really any banner you'd like, which is hugely beneficial for those who are trying to summon for their first copy of whatever unit that you haven't got on the 9-year anniversary. And again, really, I wish you guys the best of luck on that. So right here, we are basically going to run from now until 8/12. 8/12 is when the anniversary ends. I did a whole video discussing about that. Oh, by the way, this news here is basically going to end my hopes of having LR Cell Max as another banner prior to Worldwide Download Celebration. Because it seems like what's going to happen is basically part 3 is what we're going to be showing you here. Then it's going to be God Topo, and God Topo is going to run right into the worldwide celebration. So no time in between for another banner, unfortunately, but that's okay. We'll figure out when we're going to get LR Cell Max. So yeah, 7:30 to 8:12 here. We're going to get the Extreme Z Awakening support campaign for the Diamond Hercule here, or Platinum Hercule, whatever the Hercules here on here. The diamond ones, and then you have the Supreme Manuscript Battle ticket summon. Of course, that's going to be already available here. All this information we already have. Again, this is for the tons of thanks tickets. We already mentioned that you can summon on any of these banners here. That's hugely beneficial. You're going to have this special friend summon to capture some Kais, etc. I don't know. I have like 4 million. It seems. I don't know. I have a lot now. These, of course, are EZAing tonight. So these are, in my opinion, the most important EZAs so far in the game. Even more so than these two guys, or these 3 guys right here, because the UI Goku and Evolution Vegeta are so many different teams. Then let's go down here, new stage event, the 9-year anniversary battle here, the challenge event here. So this is a really fun stage. So that's going to be available for us. The final stages for Blue Zone, that's going to happen. And then you scroll down further. Oh, yep, maximum thanks. So we are going to be getting this nice fat gift. I forget exactly how many Dragon Stones we're going to get. Maybe like another 100. I don't know. 50 or something like that. So we are going to get some additional thank you tickets or thank you Dragon Stones at the end here. They're also going to already provide us this Dokkan Festival Universal Survival Saga banner on 8/7. So I wonder interestingly enough, what they're going to do for Tanabata, right? So it's Tanabata, it's going to be a shortened celebration, and I guess they're just going to do it for Christmas on Global, right? That makes a lot of sense. So here we are, boom, right here. This was the in-game news. Everyone was kind of freaking out. Just basically the same effect that I think JP ended up having when seeing Super Vegito and Buhan being EZA'd as well, because that was also a total surprise. And for Global, having these 3 units, EZA is going to be incredibly solid. I had it all pretty much worked out for best teams. This really throws a wrench in when I'm going to decide the best teams, the top 10 teams on Global is basically after the 9-year anniversary. So yeah, more power to you. More power to you. So the rest of the information here is part 2. We already discussed all that there, but yeah. So let's quickly go over why these are, so important and how strong they actually are. So this Jiren here is a yellow coin LR, and when he EZAs, he becomes again just incredibly strong. However, not in first position. So one of the things that we were hoping that this unit was going to be is first position for the AGL Jiren, but unfortunately it's not here. So this goes to 170% for Universe 11, Universe Survivor Saga. I won't go through these super attacks here, just stunning the enemy, just massively raises attack here, no stacking ability. But basically this unit here provides you 300% attack defense. You get damage mitigation for 1 turn. You get guard if HP is 40% or more at the start of the turn, and then additional 100% to attack defense. So that's just very strong. And then if your HP is 80% or less at the start of turn from the fifth turn, or your HP is 40% or less, you can get 200% to attack and defense, but you lose that guard mechanic. So you got to watch out for that. Key +3 with a additional with each attack received up to 11, which is huge, and then launches additional super attack in which the character receives the 3rd attack in a battle, so that's very important there. And then effective against all type, performs a critical hit when the target enemy is down or defensive down debuffed in a sense, and then disables enemies action once with your key is 24 or more. So that's the most important thing, just make sure your key is 24 or more, which this makes it a lot easier to go ahead and do that. So very solid. It's a solid EZA, and again, you're probably going to use this on the Gotobo team when that comes out on the 12th, 13th, whenever that's going to happen there. Now, the other 2 units here, I'm going to go MVP 17 first, and then I'm going to go 17 and Frieza. The MVP 17 is pretty much one of the best in slots when you're running Universal Survivor Saga, or Representative Universe 7 team, because you want to make sure that the entire team has that there. Something is wrong. What's going on here in the background? This unit here is, again, another strong unit, damage mitigation up to 35%, critical hit 35% per Representative Universe 7 category ally, so you do want to run that. And unfortunately, the team right now doesn't have a strong leader, so until UI Goku comes out, I think, it's kind of limited still. I won't go through all of it. If you guys want to see the breakdown, I have another video doing a breakdown here. Yeah, additional damage reduction here. It's just, again, overall strong unit. And then, and again, it supports allies as well per Rainbow Keystone obtained. So, again, nice unit here. But this is a unit that's very interesting here. This is the unit that really is, I think, more valuable, because on any of these teams here, this becomes one of like the better floaters that you can just put on to a team, because there's no restriction comparable to MVP 17 here. You have the Representative Universe 7 restriction on here, and again, it's very good on that team. But this one here, you can just dump it on any of these 6 teams here, and they're very good. So attacking defense under 77%, no stacking ability here, greatly lowers attacking defense here, which is nice. Key +7 reduces damage by 50% for 1 turn of the character's entry turn. You might go, oh, okay, it's only for 1 turn. What's up? Don't worry, it makes it all up down here below. It launches 2 additional attacks with a high chance of becoming a super attack. Launches additional super attack with a great chance of performing a critical hit if HP are 77% or less. Then key +1 up to 7. and then attack defense up to 77% with 11% boost here with each attack performed. That's pretty easy to do there. Remember, it's each attack performed, not super attack, plus an additional key +1 up to 5. Attack defense up to 100%, 20% boost up to 100% with each super attack performed. So each attack, each super attack, you stack up there, and then chance perform critical hit reduces damage by 17% within the same turn with each attack performed. So each attack performed, you're going to boost up your damage mitigation here, and you can do quite a bit of additional attacks. So just keep that in mind. You're going to be boosted up quite a bit with damage mitigation, and again, for floater position, a very, very strong floater position. So that's pretty much it. Again, it's a huge win for global, having these units here available early, especially this unit here. This unit, again, on some other teams, is just going to make those teams a lot better. And ultimately, this is a great part 3 to the celebration. Again, I'm sad that we're not going to get Cell Max. I don't know where that's going to fit, by the way. And then for sure, Tanabata is going to be Christmas for global. And since now the major EZAs are already done, they don't really have to make that celebration overly long, right? You're just going to have the Christmas banner and then the Dokkan Festival banner during December, and you'll call it a day. But there you have it, boys. Let me know what you guys think. This is highly exciting for global. It's a huge global win there. And yeah, if you're new to my channel, like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Thank you all for watching. Keep on Dokkaning. We'll catch you next time. Later.